Hello and welcome to this lesson which explains zero and first conditional. By the end of this lesson, the students will be able to use, understand, and form zero and first conditional correctly. Let's start with zero conditional. We use the zero conditional to talk about things that are generally true. The form of it is if plus present simple plus present simple. For example, if you don't water plants, they die. We can also use when instead of if. For example, when you don't water plants, they die. Let's look at these examples. If you heat water to 100 Celsius, it boils. If the sun goes down, it gets dark. If you touch fire, it burns. If you mix red and yellow, you get orange. Now it's time to practice. Fill in the blanks. Complete the sentences you can see here. You can also stop this video to answer. After that, you will check your answers in the next slide. You may check your answers. As you can see, in both clauses, the present simple tense is used. Match the parts of the sentences to make correct zero conditional statements. Once you are done, you're going to check your answers in the next slide. Here you go. Look at the answers and compare them to what you have chosen. You can stop this video or pause it to take your time to correct the mistakes, as each sentence here has a mistake, and you will write them correctly. Now it's time to compare your sentences with the sentences we have here in the answer key. Now let's learn about the first conditional. When do we use first conditional? We use the first conditional to talk about possible future situations that might or might not happen. What is the form of it? If, present simple, will, or won't. So unlike the zero conditional, we use the future tense in the second clause here. Look at the sentence. If the weather is sunny, comma, we will go to the park. The if clause doesn't have future, it has present simple, while the other clause has will, which means the future form. Note that we never use a future form in the if clause. So it's wrong to say, if it will rain, I'll stay at home. And the correct form of it is, if it rains, I'll stay home. Let's have more examples. This is a dialogue between Emma and Liam about a picnic plan. Hey Liam, do you want to have a picnic this Saturday? Liam, that sounds great, but what if it rains? Emma, if it rains, we will have the picnic inside my house. Liam, good idea. If the weather is sunny, we will go to the park. Emma, yes, if we go to the park, we will bring sandwiches and juice. Liam, and if we bring a ball, we will play football. Emma, that will be fun. If Mia and Jack come, we will have a big picnic. Liam, I will ask them. If they are free, they will join. Perfect. If everything goes well, we will have great time. Let's look at the order in the conditional sentences. Conditional sentences have two parts or clauses, if clause and the main clause. We can put the if clause first or the main clause first. If it rains, we'll stay at home, or we can say we'll stay at home if it rains. When we start with the if clause, we put a comma before the main clause, and when we start with the main clause, we don't need a comma. As you can see here, for example, we'll stay at home if it rains. Now it's time to practice. Complete the sentences. Take your time, pause this video, or stop it. When you finish, you can check your answers in the next slide. Here are the answers. As you can see, the if clause has the present simple, and the main clause uses the future form. All right, now let's choose the correct option. Once you are done, you're going to check your answers in the next slide. Here are the correct answers. Please compare them to your answers. Now correct the mistakes. Each sentence of these has mistake. Make sure that you fix it. You can stop the video. After that, you may check your answers in the next slide. All right, here you go. Hopefully you get the same answers. This is the end of the lesson. I hope you learned the zero and first conditional and you can use them correctly now. Thank you so much.